something has been tearing me apart inside, and it's that I haven't, how do I say this? I haven't introduced you to this guy. His name is Kep, guys. This is Kep Deppelpepper. You can find him on Facebook. You can friend him. So the Furby thing started with me and some friends in college, and it was really an unhealthy infatuation with Furbies. We made a couple movies and had a script for a longer movie. That didn't pan out. So that happened. It's my last chapel here at George Fox, and we use this ProPresenter program, and we did our 3 songs, and then we had announcements, and so that's what's showing on the screens. And we did one, then we did another, and then we did another, and then we talked about, the person who is going to be speaking today, and then the university pastor said, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Mac. And then this one got put up on the screen. A Photoshop of me on that guy from Twilight. This looks kind of pixelated, but on the screen it looks better. But very funny. And I don't know how they got that picture, because that thing is buried deep down on the internets. And I also got cake, and then a card and stuff from the pastoral team, because they love me mounds. They have mounds of love for me and stuff. But no, I just finished my second to last day at work, and it's weird. Like, really weird. I felt like I didn't have a ton to do today, even though I know I had a lot to do today. I had a bunch more paperwork to fill out than I thought I would, and I had, like file transfers and like sharing the Google Docs and changing ownership and stuff. So that all took a lot more time than I thought it would. But I said goodbye, started saying goodbyes, and that's what's making it weird. All right, so Josiah and I are racing dump trucks. Go! Oh man, no. Oh.
I won.
All right. Looks like yours flipped over, buddy. I know I'll be back to do some contract work, but I won't, I'm not a part of the decision making and like that process. So it's really kind of weird. I'm excited about it. Part of me is happy that I won't have to deal with that, but other parts are like sad because I won't, like this is a small part of my life because I've been there for 3 years, but this job has like shaped part of my character. I know some good habits that I've formed, and I know some bad habits that I've formed, but this job is like a small part of me, and it's like saying goodbye to it, like I like this job. It's hard to say goodbye to a job that you like. On top of that, I just felt like I had like a wide open door of opportunity with, the contacts that I know and, that they know a lot of people. So I just felt like it was time that God was like, hey, Mac, quit your job. You need to quit your job.
Our baby has a double ear infection, which kind of sucks. Just because, I don't know, none of our boys have ever gotten ear infections. We've all been, I guess, really lucky. So TJ has one in both the ears. He's pretty miserable, even though he's normally such a happy baby. He's still sick. He doesn't want Mama to put him down.
So that's what I did. I quit my job, guys, and I gave them 6 weeks notice, but I mean, this entire 6 weeks has just been like wild. I feel like I've been more productive, which is great. But I think that's also just part of me being like I like to, it was a curse at my last job, but for this job, I feel like it's kind of a good thing. But I don't know, I like to feel confident in the person that's following me, just to know that they're going to do a good job, that I've set them up for success. So I just feel like, well, I have to get this done. So that way they can, you know, I'm not leaving them with extra baggage.
We're on our way to a friend's birthday party. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna be playing some board games.
Oh man.
So hopefully we'll get to vlog some of that and, you know, show off some of our skills.
So we're champions. We're board game champions, okay? All right? You understand that? We play for keeps. We play to win. We don't play to show off our skills and be like, well, I could have beat you. No, we're champions. All right? You got that? So when you come to town and you're trying to get a piece of this, just know that you were warned. So my phone died, but now that I have the camera back because everyone's home, oh, it feels amazing. Just to be home, you know, relax after a trip. It seems like you're always more exhausted than you are, you know, relieved, even though you just went on vacation. But yeah, like I was saying, I just want to make sure that the person following me is able to do their job and do it well. And I don't like to feel like a burden to people, so if I'm leaving extra stuff for them to do, then I feel like it's kind of not fair for them. And then it's mostly my fault. Well, go. I guess we should have clarified.
I was gonna say I'll let you choose which one you want to keep.
Yeah.
I think you have to discard it.
There's a play like a muse.
Come on.
I don't have a ton going on for me, but somehow I'm a level 7. Oh! Crap. Happy birthday to you.
What is happening? Yes!
Well, that's gonna die. Oh my gosh, come on.
Are you wishing you would win, Munchkin?
Oh no.
On fire.
No, I wish I got the bigger half.
And what's worse is I know the guy that's taking over for me, so yeah, I would feel bad for him if I was, you know, leaving him with such a mess for him to clean up. Which actually, part of our area is a work area for podiums and stuff, and that area has been a mess for a very long time, and I've just not cleaned it, not had the time, not had the motivation. So just in the Monday and Tuesday that we were in California, he already got that place looking really nice. I know he's gonna do a good job, but at the same time, I still feel bad that he had to clean up a big giant mess that I partially made. When we moved around the office, just that part of the room, just everything got put in there, and so it turned into a big mess. So it was just bad from the start. So what I work in their media production department. So like overseeing events as far as audio, video, lights, graphics goes. And then also the sports broadcasting side of things. As far as getting our sports streams online, I oversee that stuff. So, we went out for a coffee date, but as you can see, we got sidetracked. Okay, check these ones out. It's hard to tell. They're literally called turkeys. They mix turkeys and chickens, and they look disgusting. It looks like a bad Photoshop, honestly. Like, these guys have some puffball heads. Look what they turn into. The most fun part of the job was definitely the sports broadcasting side of things, because that's more of what I want to do. And without this job, like I said, this job shaped me. It's become a part of me. So what I want to do, I've found out through this job, is to be, part of like a sports broadcasting team, whether it's in-house, going on the video board, or if it's like an actual broadcast going out onto TV or stuff. And I think it would be the most awesome thing in the world if I could direct football, like NFL games. That would be just amazing. I know it's a ton of work, and I know it's really difficult to do and to get into and all that stuff, but I feel like I have what it takes, and I've got drive, and I have, with all the contacts I know and all of their contacts, that I'm able to at least work for a couple sports teams in town, and then I know a couple people that, up in Seattle, so if we end up moving up there, then that'll be a thing. Yeah, I honestly feel like for the first time in my life that God is, like I understand like that He wants me to do this. And then it's encouraging. And then I keep, these Bible verses keep popping up like randomly, like through church or through the Bible app that I have. And I just feel like every single day that that's like, if I have any sort of like, well, maybe I made a mistake, maybe, money's not going to work out, or, whatever excuse or problem that I can think of, I just feel like God reassures me every day with, some sort of Bible verse or something like that. These are the ones that Kim really wants. Americana.
They lay blue eggs.
And if you're a Christian and you have some sort of story like this, or you, some sort of instance in your life where you feel like an overwhelming, like, I should really do this, or like I really feel like God is telling me to do this, or us to do that, or whatever, leave it in the comments. I want to hear those stories. I want to connect with you on those. We can talk about these sort of things, and maybe we can encourage each other if that's something you're going through now, or if it's something that you made a decision a year ago and then you're having second thoughts about it now, or something like that. Then then I'm here for you. We can talk about whatever. Kim's always got great words of encouragement for me. Also, another way I'm encouraged daily about this decision. And if you're not a Christian, then let's talk about that. You can let me know your viewpoints, and I can let you know mine. We can, get into a further discussion. We can, and then in the end, hopefully, I'd like for this to turn into something positive, some sort of, hook to grab someone on, so that way we can talk more in depth, and then eventually, hopefully, lead someone to the Lord and become a follower. I don't know about you guys, but I'm all about the free stuff. So if there's like a buy one get one free blah 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 blah, then I'm like, yes, I am there. So
except when it's chickens.
We just got back so on our way back from the feed store, then we had this discussion. We had this discussion about buying chicks, which I would love to, Kimberly. I really would, but just not right now. But and like incubators for like hatching the eggs, because sometimes the ducks and the chicks they don't hatch themselves, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and sometimes depending on the breed too, they need help. And so you buy the incubators, you just throw them in there, and then then they hatch. But those are kind of pricey, obviously, you can imagine. Anyway, so now we're here, and we're at Starbucks because buy one get one free macchiatos. So You can't go wrong with that. $5.25 for both of us to have a large coffee. So that's winning. Like I said, with the opportunities and stuff, it really seemed like a now or never sort of time in my life. And I just, yeah, so tomorrow I'll be vlogging about my last day at work. Of course, for you, it's like right now. So that's it. Heading out. This is super weird, but on it and all day, this is my last day. Cleaned up my desk and stuff. Everyone's been asking me all day, like, so since you're freelancing, do you have anything lined up yet? And I was like, well, no, but I'm confident. So they're like, oh, well, that's good, you know, that's important. And they understand that and stuff. But yeah, literally as soon as I get in the car, I get a phone call from a guy who crews some sports games, and he said, well, the Timbers game on the 22nd, you know, would you like to job shadow for that? Because that's probably the best option right now. And I was like, yes. So not even 10 minutes after I, you know, quit my job, I'm freelancing.
Mac quit his job about a month and a half ago, I think it was. And today is his last day. So it wasn't like, okay, so he had a full-time job and he's quitting. And now we're both like officially self-employed, and it's scary and exciting. But we're working really hard at trusting God and you know, just trusting that he's going to provide for us. And we can already see how he's working in our lives and providing for us, and it's just really great. But today his last day of work and he's almost home, so I can't wait. You know, just him coming home from work for the last time. It's just really, I'm gonna cry. It's just, it's really exciting because he's following his dreams, and because he might be home a lot more. And we're just really excited to have him home, and just having him be such a great example at working so hard to accomplish what he wants to accomplish in life. And it's just really amazing to see that.
This is the end of an era. I mean, I've been at George Fox for, I mean, I was there for 3 years as a student and now 3.5 years as an employee. So, I mean, that's coming up on 7 years. So, it's not, you know, that's, you know, a quarter of my life that I've been affiliated with this school, you know. So, and with that, no more Chan and Joe's, no more J and C. Oh, you want to go over to Joey and Chandler's? Can't go, it doesn't exist anymore. With every end is a new beginning, and I've said it a million times already, I'm really excited for this. It's just trippy to be leaving almost 7 years of my life, closing that book, you know, opening a new chapter, starting on a blank page. I got my pen in hand, I'm ready to go.
And I have homework then. Let's go. Mommy, let's hold me.
Just have a look. Who's here?
Daddy. Let's go.
It's okay, you can.
Then let's wake that stuff you have.
It's not a package, it's all my stuff from work.
Daddy's last day coming home from work.
Is this his last day?
Yeah.
I want to see
You
it.
want to see it?
What I did.
I got that Charger Snickers just for you,
Why?
because I know how much you like the Chargers.
Why?
Oh man, it feels so weird. So nice to just be home.
For Grandpa?
That is for Grandpa.
What?
There are 2 Saints ones, and then there's one Panthers one for Mommy.
Panthers?
Because she likes the Panthers.
I think I see something.
I get it, they have pretty colors. I get to delete my alarms. I finally get to sleep. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Like, I'm enjoying it right now, and I'm not even asleep yet.
It's Mac's first day home today.
My first day self-employed as a successful independent contractor.
So he had his first business meeting with a potential client today.
Which I will tell you about right now. Just an hour or so ago, I got back from meeting a potential production partner. So a company that would be, you know, hiring me and I'd be on their list. And things look positive for that. They're trying to increase their network, and so works. That's awesome for me. So yeah, I don't know. Just things are looking up, you know, from the start. And yeah, I'm ready to hit this thing full force. Go out there and get some. Well, this is it. Goodbye, George Fox.